Hello everybody, how are you all? I hope you are doing great. So welcome back to you in my YouTube channel. In the series of the lecture, we will be completing the entire syllabus of class 7 Science NCERT. Here we have done the discussion of entire topics of nutrition in plants in part 1 video. So in the second part of the video, we are going to discuss MCQ questions, which is very important for the exams and other competitive exams too. So let's start our quiz session. But if you haven't seen my previous video, please go and watch and solve all the MCQ questions at your own. After watching the first part of the video, you would be able to answer all the questions easily. So are you all excited to do the quiz? Yes. So here we go with the first question. So question number 1 we have, which of the following is a nutrient? Your options are option A protein, option B fat, option C vitamin, and option D all of these. Okay, so you need to read all the options very carefully. So here we have protein, we have fat, we have vitamins. So as we know, we had a discussion about the components of food, okay, in detail. So all the components like protein, fat, vitamin, roughage, okay, they all are called the nutrients. So the correct answer will be option D, all of these. Now we have question number 2. Human beings can be categorized as, options are option A heterotrophs, option B autotrophs, option C parasites, and option D saprotrophs. As we know that the heterotrophs cannot make their own food, autotrophs are known as they are able to make their own food. Parasite depends on the other for their food. Saprotrophs feed on the dead and decaying matter. So human beings can be categorized as heterotrophs. Option A is the correct answer. Now we have question number 3. The food making process in plants is called as. Options are option A glycolysis, option B photosynthesis, option C photolysis, and option D chemosynthesis. So as we know that the food making process in plants is known as photosynthesis. Yes, the correct option will be photosynthesis, which is called as the food making process in the plant. Now we have question number 4. Which part of the plant is called its food factory? Yes, you need to tell me the particular parts of the plant which is known as the food factory. So your options are option A fruits, option B seeds, option C leaves, and option D flowers. So as we know that the leaves are responsible for the photosynthesis process. Leaves is the part of the plant which carry out the photosynthesis process. So option C leaves will be the correct answer. Now we have question number 5. Green pigment present in the leaves is called. Your options are option A hemoglobin, option B globulin, option C albumin, and option D chlorophyll. You need to tell me the green pigment. Okay, what is the name of the green pigment which is present in the leaves? As we know, it is known as the chlorophyll. So the correct option will be option D. Okay, now we have question number 6. During photosynthesis, what happens? Options are option A solar energy is converted into chemical energy, option B solar energy is converted into mechanical energy, option C chemical energy is converted into mechanical energy, and option D bioenergy is converted into chemical energy. What happens in the photosynthesis process? The chlorophyll directly trap the sunlight from the sun and it converts the solar energy into the chemical energy. So what will be the correct answer? Yes, option A. Solar energy is converted into chemical energy by the chlorophyll. Now we have question number 7. The raw material for photosynthesis are. Your options are option A CO2, option B CO2, O2, H2, option C N2, H2O, option D O2, H2O. Okay. So which is the required material for the photosynthesis? So as we know, if you have learned the equation of photosynthesis, you can get it very quickly. The correct answer will be CO2. Option A is the right answer. Now we have question number 8. Which of the following class of organisms belong to saprotrophs? As we had a discussion about the autotrophs, saprotrophs, okay? So, you need to tell me the organisms. Here your options are option A fungi, option B algae, option C lichens and option D bryophytes. So what will be the correct answer for the saprotrophs? All the saprotrophs feed on the dead and decaying matter. So you can guess the answer quickly. This is the fungi. Because fungi feed on the dead and decaying matter. So option A will be the correct answer. Now we have question number 9. Which one of the following is a pair of symbiotic organism? As we know that the symbiotic relationship is a mutual understanding of the two organisms. One is depend on the other. One is fulfill the requirement of the shelter and another is fulfilling the requirement of the food. So that's why it is called the symbiotic relationship. So your options are option A lichens, option B rhizobium and legume, option C none of these and option D both A and B. So which is the correct answer out of these? Yes, this is the D, both A and B. Lichens, rhizobium and a legume is known as the symbiotic organisms. Now we have question number 10. Which of the following is an insectivorous plant? Your options are option A pitcher plant, option B Indian telegraph plant, option C 4 o'clock plant and option D cuscuta. You need to tell me the insectivorous plant. Okay. So churn your brain, lick your mind. If you have seen the video, the previous part of the video, you can select the correct answer because I have given you lots of example of the insectivorous plant. So here the correct answer will be the pitcher plant. Option A is the correct answer. Now we have question number 11. Leaves are the food factories of plant, as you know. But how does cactus, this is a desert plant, carry out photosynthesis? Your options are option A roots, option B spines, option C stems and option D green leaves. So if you have seen the cactus plant, you can guess the answer very quickly. Yes, it is stem. The correct answer will be option C stems. In cactus plants, stems carry out the photosynthesis process. Now we have question number 12. In photosynthesis process, solar energy is converted into which energy? See, similar question I have taken because you can see the variety of the question. Okay. So how this is the format, how the question will be going to ask in the exams. You can get the idea from this format. Now your options are option A carbohydrate energy, option B growth energy, option C chemical energy and option D physical energy. So in the photosynthesis process, the solar energy is converted into the chemical energy. Yes, option C is the right answer. Now we have question number 13. Lichens are association of what? Your options are option A an autotroph and saprotrophs, option B an autotroph and a heterotroph, option C a green plant and a non-green plant, and option D all of the above. Okay, pick out the answer very carefully because first you need to read all the options. Okay, then pick the correct answer. So churn your brain, lick your mind and tell me the answer. Yes, lichens are the association of an autotrophs and a heterotrophs. Now we have question number 14. Farmers do not apply nitrogenous fertilizer in the cultivation of pulses plant. Why? You need to tell me the reason. Your options are option A pulses plant already have stored much nitrogenous compound. Option B pulses do not need the compound of nitrogen because they are autotroph. Option C pulses plant fulfill their needs by saprotrophic nutrition. Option D pulses plant derive nutrition from the symbiotic association. See, most of the answers are very similar, so you need to read the options carefully, then you can get the answer quickly. What you need to do, you need to see all the options, you need to read all the options twice, then you can get the answer quickly. Okay, so what will be the correct answer? Because as we know, all the leguminous, all the pulses are known as the leguminous plant and they are having the nodules on the root. On the nodules the nitrogenous bacteria live and they provide nitrogen to the plant. They get the nitrogen from the atmosphere and they convert the nitrogen in the particular form of the nitrogen so that the plant can take. Okay, because plant cannot take direct nitrogen from the atmosphere. So plant always require the nitrogenous bacteria. They depend on the nitrogenous bacteria to fulfill their requirement. So which is the correct answer? Yes, option D. Pulses plant derive nutrition from the symbiotic association. Now we have question number 15. Why insectivorous plant trap insect? Why they feed insects? Your options are option A. They cannot get sufficient nutrients as nitrogen from soil. Option B. They want to take sometime different nutrition as juice of the insect. Option C. They are autotrophs and some autotrophs are not able to make food. And option D. Once in a week they use their digestive juices. So here also you need to read the questions, okay, twice, and you can get the idea what would be the correct answer, because as we know that the insectivorous plant trap insect to fulfill their requirement of the nitrogen. So what would be the correct answer? Option A. They cannot get sufficient nutrients as nitrogen from soil. That's why they need to trap insects to fulfill their nitrogen requirement. And this is very common and very important question. Now we have question number 16. The tiny pores present in the leaves of the plant for exchange of gases are called, or you can say the gas, which part of the plant is responsible for the gaseous exchange? Your options are option A trachea, option B spiracle, option C chloroplast, and option D stomata. So here you can guess the answer very quickly. If you have learned the photosynthesis process, you have seen the structure of the leaves, so you can get the idea. So the option D stomata is responsible for the gaseous exchange, okay, in plants. Now we have question number 17. The term that is used for the mode of nutrition in yeast, mushroom and bread mold is known as what? Your options are option A autotrophic, option B insectivorous, option C saprophytic, and option D parasitic. So here the options are given and you need to pick it out the correct option, correct answer. You need to pick it out. So as we know that the yeast, mushroom and bread mold is directly related to the saprophytic organism. They are known as a saprophytic organism because they feed on the dead and decaying matter. So that's why they are known as a saprophytic. So option C will be the correct answer. Now we have question number 18. Which of the following raw material is available in the air for photosynthesis? Your options are option A oxygen, option B carbon dioxide, option C nitrogen, and option D hydrogen. I guess you can tell me the answer very quickly. Yes, it is carbon dioxide. Now we have question number 19. The essential elements used by the plants to make protein and other compound is, your options are option A carbon, option B calcium, option C chlorine, and option D nitrogen. So which is the essential element used by the plant to make protein and other compound? Yes, you can guess the answer. It is carbon. Now we have question number 20. In the absence of which of the following will photosynthesis not occurs in the leaves? Your options are option A guard cells, option B chlorophyll, option C vacuole, and option D space between cells. So as we know in the photosynthesis process, chlorophyll plays very important role. So that's why option B will be the correct answer. So option B chlorophyll is the right answer. So with this guys, we are gonna end of the session. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any doubt regarding this chapter, feel free to leave a comment or ask your doubt in the comment section. If you want to see more videos on quiz, put the thumbs up sign and don't forget to subscribe my channel to get more updates of the future videos. Until we meeting, take care of yourself, stay healthy and stay safe. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.